What is up, everybody? This is Charisma. We are going to ascend for a 4th time, and I unlocked the rarest ability in this game. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk about it. Let's get into this video, and yeah. So, if you guys didn't know, ascending is really nice because if you ascend, it gives you better stats. It gives you better trophy multiplier to help you just grind quicker on your next, when you ascend, you start from basically level 0, and this helps you get better. And then it gives you a tower that's always better than your best tower, and that goes up by 500% each time. So that's really nice. Now, before I ascend, I want to show you the upgrade that took me so long to get. So if you have this big upgrade section, go to progression. It is basically the 5th augment slot. This is like the hardest slot to get because it's a 999 E87 trophies, and it's not a cumulative trophies that you get. So if you go over here, if you spin these trophies, and then you go to your upgrade section, then these trophies go down. So it's not like a total, trophies that you've gotten all together. You have to have it in that moment. So if you spin on the rebirth, this goes down. And it took me about 287 waves just to get this slot where it can have now 6 augment slots. So now if I go over here, this whole thing is maxed out with all my energy pylons with supercharged and shiny. And so it's going to help me move things quicker. So now that we got that out of the way, we can now ascend. Now I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to lose level, coins, rebirth, inventory, and trophies. I'll keep my ores, but yeah. So here we go. We're going to click ascend, and we're going to do it for a 4th time. I don't know how many more times I'm going to do it. I've done it a lot. Some people probably have done it like 10 times, and to those people, dear goodness, that is crazy. So what we're going to do is put on start to next level in victory, because it's just going to, basically, it's going to go so quick at this moment. Jeez, will piece my allergies, dude. And then it's just going to keep going like that. It's just going to keep it's basically just going to keep going and going and going, and it's going to take a little bit. I got to get some better towers, so let me check something real quick. Actually, yeah, that's why. We're just going to do like 10. So now what we'll do is now we'll start getting some better towers. So like we go over here. We put that right there. Now I can start putting a bunch. Now watch this. Now I have 6. Now I want to be able to start grinding as soon as possible. Like normally coming out pretty quickly. What ores do I have? I probably don't have the right ores. Yeah, I need that one. And then that one. And now watch. It's going to start just, and if I got to put the augments on here, oh, I got all of them. Oh, I can have an additional one. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I basically like to put a lot of force in nature to just really up damage, and then warhead to do splash so it can just go into the other enemies. And as you can see right here, we're chilling. So that's why it's important. Oh crap, I don't even have one over here. So we're going to go over to boom. So I got both on maxed out. And now when I start getting better towers, and if you guys didn't know, if you have a tower like this and it's your best one, and then you start upgrading it, then it's going to make it even, it's going to make this one even more stronger. So like the more you ascend, the early game is going to be easier and easier. It's when you get to the late game, because now I got to get to wave 300. So yeah, you see how I'm just like cooking through. It's only been like 4 minutes, and we're in this whole video, basically probably like 2 to 3 minutes of me just actually grinding, and now we're going through it. So this one I gotta move over here actually. And then boom. I just upgrade that. Just like that. And then basically essentially what happens, I'll hit a point where I can't really do much. I'll put a bunch of augment zeros now. Now I can have 6, just slow them down. Now I'll put that right there. And I'm getting 1.17 million, which this is 206. That was 130, now I'm getting 1 million. That's just how nice. Oh, I hate this map, dude. I hate this map with a passion, dude. It's unique, but dear goodness, sometimes this can be a hiccup of a map, because like, if you have a good tower here and a good tower here, you can win it easily, but sometimes it gets tricky. I love this map. Those maps so easy. I love the easy maps, So I'm just cooking through. And basically what you want to do is I want to get to a point where I can start getting good crates. I love farming the auras. I mean, it's my favorite. If they had a leaderboard for that, I'd probably be really up there. So boom. And then yeah. So now if I go over to this Ascend, I gotta get to 300, and then it's gonna make that 250% and then 2500. There will be a time where I retire from this game, or just do like random videos. I don't know how much more I want to Ascend, guys. At this point, it's for you guys, for the, you know, one, to get me views so I can grow my channel, and two, you guys, you know, like this content. And I'm not at a point where I want to give up on this game yet. What is a simulator game? That's the problem with the simulator games is you know, switch this freaking thing, dude. Oh, okay. It is hard to keep people active on a simulator game, at least the majority of people. You'll have those niche people like me and like, you know, a few hundreds to maybe 1,000 or so that are just like dedicated to this game since forever. Okay. I don't know if I can beat this now. So I might be at a point right now. So let's see. We might not be able to beat it. We'll see. Oh, I think we'll be able to get it. Cool. So I'm starting to get to a point where just by this tower, I haven't rebirthed once yet. So I got to 25 levels. Like, that's pretty good. And then what I like to do, what I like to do, I'll show you guys right here. So this is a screenshot, and it gives me the order of all the towers from least to greatest. So sometimes you'll get a few towers, like you'll get like a dual shot and the infrared, and sometimes you don't know which one is slightly better because they'll be like neck and neck, and one will be better, and that's the one you want to upgrade. You want to upgrade that one. You know, if I got a dual shot and infrared, you want to upgrade the infrared and not the dual shot because it's going to make your pyramid way better. So I have this list on me at all times. So when I get two towers, I kind of don't know because sometimes I get a dark Terra and then an Aura of Darkness. I don't know which one's better at the top of my mind. Obviously, if it's like a Tesla and then I get a volcano, like I can tell that, yeah, that's one's definitely better than the other. But like right now, let's see, what was that? A rocket. So I got the flamethrower and then the rocket launcher. So I got this rocket launcher. This lets me know this is better. So now I can start upgrading this one. Get that up there. I have 36 out. I don't mind spending a bunch. Get that up there. Get my shiny on that. Sometimes when I'm really higher up, I'll go for like inverted. But since this is early on, I don't go for, or I don't use my onyxes to go for the inverted or glitch. So now we'll put that right there. We'll put that right there. And now this is even stronger. And if you really want to tap it out, just slap on a bunch of these bad boys. And then they'll make this even more stronger. So, and then you can just start cooking. And notice I haven't even rebirthed once yet. So put it right here. We'll see. It's getting them. Because with that nightmare mode, it slows them down, and then now I have 6 of those absolute zeros or whatever. So now we're cooking. Oh geez, dude, this is probably where I'm gonna be at. Yeah, because if they get past here, then it's GG. Yep. So just by playing off of this, I mean, I can try, and this is where you kind of want to experiment a little bit, and maybe I'll take Nightmare off, and then I'll do Air. And as you can see, it's not doing anything. So I feel like the error is, I don't know, for it being a godly, and it just has not came through yet. Like, it just has not done me justice. But like, if you can see right here, it's like, if I do the nightmare mode, it's like, you can tell like I'm not beating the game like the round, but I'm doing more damage. So it's showing me as of right now that for my combo, the nightmare is a lot more effective than the godly. So maybe they should tweak that one. Maybe Leaf should buff the godly and do something else with it. I don't know. It just doesn't. It seems right now it's not as overtly like, oh, this is the one you want to use. And if it being a godly, like the most super much more rare, then it should definitely be to a point where like, oh gosh, this is super strong. It's if a mythic is stronger than the godly, something needs to change. That's my point. So yeah, but yeah, this is where we're at. I'll probably grind later to get it up. I'll probably, maybe take a few days off from it because I let my computer run to get to that 1 million crates. Make sure to check that video out. And now I sent it for a 4th time. I think I'm about to give my computer a break for a couple days, for a day or so. And then, yeah, we'll see what other content I could have. I have like a list I write down and such of just different videos and such. But yeah, you guys all have a good one. I appreciate you all. And let me know what Ascension you're on. And if you have like 10 Ascensions, hit me up on Discord. It's Charisma Cutie, all one word, all lowercase. Message me on Discord. And maybe we can do a collab video or something. So you guys all have a good one, and bye-bye.